EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
At the 18-yard line.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping, we can kick it and ride through the, yeah. On the jump.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The Rams at 4-11 on the year. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I'll have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Ready?
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down. They kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain. So they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Hold the stick. Cougar 19. Ready.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
Gain of 30.
Give him 30 yards there. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
The 19-yard line.
Ready. Liking 18. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Hunter. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Pass complete there to Nakua. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. What a spin. 39 yards there, a big one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there, and it didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Come on, come on.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's a quick throw right side. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready?
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready?
Right side finds his receiver, Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
Troy Horton with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
They're on the 21-yard line.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even care. Get out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've had fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Straight.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Under 10.
Back to throw. Hunter. He finds his man. Complete. It's Phillips. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Ready? 7 Buck Dragon, 6 Cowboy, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw. Hunter. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, LA! Terrence Ferguson, 51 yards. And the Rams are back within a score.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Rams 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you have a zone blitz game, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle, doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second and 10.
19 Lions. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hurt. Cross all 80.
They'll look to throw again. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's one. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Here we go.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 5. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. So giving 2 yards there on the completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Rams first down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
At the 34-yard line.
On the delay, Jones. Oh, a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Panthers 50. Panthers check. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. $19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Hunter. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80. Say, hey. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Hunter. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
At the line of scrimmage.
Lion.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll launch it. And now it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reek Willis. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that nearly troubled, but it's incomplete. Wiki had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Buffalo 18. Get up. Panther 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Ravens.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And Walker has it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
19 tight. 19 tight.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Second down and 6 now.
18, Pioneer. 2. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To the sideline and incomplete.
They certainly aren't letting up today's partner because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Dragon 60. 7-5, 60 Maverick. Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Hunter. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
Now a first carry here for their running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A loss of 7 yards.
They're going to books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's got him in, complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Allen. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams get a bit closer. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And it's in there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, Buffalo 18, 70, Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 17.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure umbrella joy after that one.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hunter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Looking to throw. Hunter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
back to throw. Hunter. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Cowboy 80, go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hunter shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Hunter. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
A quick throw complete to Chark. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
70.
Now they'll audible to something else. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
22-yard line.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Bronco 80.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
He's
now 2nd and 3.
15-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And the Rams are going to be set up for the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1970 Lions. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Hunter. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
2nd and 15. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He finds Smith and Jigba. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2nd and 6. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Benjamin St. Just. And the Rams are right back in this football game.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Hunter will drop this underneath for Jones. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Back to throw. Hunter. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches in football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Hunter. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hey.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so